Yes. So the screen is visible to you, right? So here we were
Yeah.
having a question that was this, right? We were giving a time in input like 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
So it will be telling me as the difference between though those are okay. So suppose
Mm.
let's take an example. Okay. So let me
Mm.
first tell you how it is, why
Can
how
you
our code is
understand me
working.
that
Okay.
question first?
Yes, I'm defining this question only. Okay. So like how this
Okay.
question is working, like you are
Yeah.
it is taking you a string as an input, like this will be a string in the input,
Okay.
and your time
Mm.
will be properly formatted, okay, with a colon, like it is
Okay.
properly formatted with a colon, your time, okay, and it will be having two
Yes,
times.
input is only with formatted in this format. No, its string is 9 a.m. to 10 a.m.
Yes, so it will be 9 a.m.
Okay.
to 10 a.m., but it should be properly written, like your hours
Huh.
should be different, hours should be separated
Yeah,
with
yeah.
the second with this colon, okay,
Colon. Yeah, yeah.
and you should have two times, okay, so like 9 a.m. is your one timing and your 10 a.m. is one timing, okay, and they should be
Okay.
separated by a hyphen, okay, so your this thing is a
Okay.
hyphen, okay, so your two timings should be separated with hyphen, okay, and what we are doing is
Okay.
we are finding how many hours gap in is between those two time, okay, so like in this case we are having 9 a.m. and 10 a.m., okay, so
Mm.
let me draw a quick clock to just make you understand, okay, so let me take
Mm.
a clock example, okay, clock image, because we are using all the time in these 1 to 12 only, okay, so that's why we are having confusion, okay, so if you have seen that some people use like timing in some watches, the timing is in between from 1 and it starts to, like after 12 it goes 13, right, in some clocks, right, if you see
Yeah, in 24 format it is 13.
yes, okay, so like it is like your 13 and it is 14, it's 15, it's 16, 17,
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24, okay, so how these value are we are getting
Mm.
this, okay, so basically these are in pm, okay, so if you say 10 pm,
Mm. Mm.
if you say 10 pm you actually mean that it is your 22, right, so what we are doing 22,
Mm.
right, so what we are doing, we are
Mm.
adding 12 in it, right, if you say
Mm.
8
Mm.
p.m, 8 p.m, so what we are doing,
8 plus 12.
we are doing
Okay,
8 plus
okay.
12 and it is getting your value 20, right,
Yeah.
so this is how we get this value, right, so what
Mm.
we are
Yeah.
doing in this code, if we are getting any value that will be our am, okay, so suppose say we have am,
Mm.
so that is considered as this, okay, and suppose say another value that is say 12 11 am, okay, so that will be your 11, okay, and now we want to find the difference between them, so it will be like 1 hour only, okay, so
Okay.
this is straightforward, right, now
Huh.
what if I want to take any value in PM. Like I want to say from 11 a.m. to uh, say 1 p.m. So what is the
Mm.
difference between this? So we will convert this from,
1 plus 12 is 13. No?
yes. So 1 plus
Only for
5 is 13.
PM we add 12. No, for AM we don't add.
No, we will not add for AM. Okay, only for PM we will be
Okay.
doing. And now we have AM.
Mm.
So now we will see we have
So different.
exactly the two difference, okay, and so this is
Mm.
the correct, right, so we are having
Yeah.
two values, but what if we
Yeah.
subtract this value, like if you subtract 11 from -1 you will get a value that is 10, so we don't have this, this answer will be wrong,
Why you did -1? No?
which thing,
Okay, 1 p.m. In PM
yes,
format, if you took, the,
yes,
yeah, the answer will be wrong.
yes, so answer will be wrong, so that's why we have to convert
Mm.
all the values in am only, or you may say just
Yeah.
from a range from 1 to 24, Okay,
Hmm.
so that's why here what we are doing in our code, mm, what we are doing is we are converting this pm and into, and whenever the any value will be like in pm, we will be adding 12 to it. Like here it was 1 pm,
Okay.
so now
Hmm.
we will add 12 to it. Okay, and then we will do subtraction like 13 minus 11. Okay, and now it will be
Hmm.
2. Okay, and
Hmm.
so this is clear, I think. Have you doubt till here?
Hmm.
Means why we are adding
No,
12 if it is pm?
clear.
Clear, right? So now see,
Hmm.
if your this value is greater than 13, like if you're suppose say you got a value that is from 11 pm to say 1 am. Okay, so now this
Hmm.
your we will be converting this pm and adding this 12 to it, like it will become
23 minus
23.
1.
23 minus 1. Okay, so now our value
Hmm.
will be, how what will be the difference if we start from
22.
11 p.m. 11 p.m. Okay, here we start, we went 1 hour later, we got to 12, and on the
Hmm.
next hour we came to this 1 a.m., right? So
Yeah.
the answer
Yeah.
was actually just 2 hours, but here if you see, here we are getting 22,
Hmm.
right?
AM, PM we should consider, huh?
So yes, so we have converted that, we are considering am only.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so
Hmm.
if with this example, if you see, we are getting a wrong answer if our this value is greater than this
Hmm.
starting value is greater than the ending value,
Hmm.
right? So what in this
Yeah.
case we have to do, if our starting value is greater than this ending value, we have to add uh, 144 minutes to it. Like here we are doing 144 minutes, it is actually your,
One four four zero. Okay.
if you divide it by 60, if you
Okay.
divide 114 by 60, you will find that
24.
it's 24. Okay, so why we
Yeah.
are doing it, so basically we will be doing it 24 times. Okay, so if you will see,
So which we should add it? 1440. To
so
what number?
yes, so you will be adding this 144 to total minutes, right? So you will convert this
Total
hour.
minutes means like here, if the first number is greater than second number, then we will add. Otherwise, we won't add. Huh?
Yes, yeah, exactly right. So now our first
Okay.
number is greater
Then
than
here, for example, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Here,
11,
like first number is not greater than,
not greater than second number. Second number was 13.
yeah, but in 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. here we should add
Yes,
because first number is greater.
yes. Now we
Okay.
will convert this 22 hour into minutes. Like we will multiply this into 60, and then now this is in minutes, and we will add this minutes to it. Okay. So
Okay. Okay.
and now
Hmm.
we will get a value. Suppose say something x, we get a value.
1320.
Hmm.
It will be 2760.
It will be
60.
2760. Okay. After getting this
Hmm.
value, what we will do is we will store it in total minutes. Okay,
Okay. Huh?
and we'll get the output. Okay, if you see this value, what it will be, uh, it is 2760, right?
Hmm.
Wait, I think I've missed something. After this we have, once we have total minute to this, wait, let's just run this. We take here example 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., right?
Hmm.
11 p.m. 11 1 a.m. So now we are getting difference is 120. So what we are doing is total minutes is greater than 0. Total minutes is greater than 0. I have so at this point, wait, so at this point let me explain to you how it is working. Okay, let's ignore for this case. Okay, when your first starting point is will be greater. Okay, we'll be doing it in a while. I think I have missed something. Okay, so how this code is working. Okay, so it is taking basically your string value as an input, this thing, like it took this string value, and now it will do is it will separate this starting value and end value. Okay, as we were for checking that if the starting value can contain pm or in it contain am. Okay, so with using this split function, we are splitting this string from this delimiter. Okay, with this hyphen.
What it is called? Delimiter.
Yes, delimiter. Okay, so if you default it by on default it is
In
space.
computer language, it is called as delimiter. Huh?
Yes, delimiter means it can be anything, like you can separate split using space also. Now space bar is your delimiter. Okay,
Okay.
so here we are separating it with this hyphen. Okay, so now in str.split it will return us two values. It will be start, and in start this will be stored, and in this end this value will be stored.
Yeah.
Okay, now what happens is here we are specifying that start hour and start minute. Okay, and in this what we are doing is we are specifying that starting two values should be stored in your start hour, right? These starting two values will be stored on your start hour. Okay,
It is -2, no?
wait.
Just reading from
Yes, wait,
right
so
side.
what it will do is first it will basically before is splitting and assigning, it will basically split it with this colon. Okay, on a start value we were having this thing, and now
Write there with hash,
yes,
comment like how it is. Can you write with the comment here before that line, beside that line?
yes,
That line of the code.
your voice is little bit unclear. Can you
Can you write the number, how it, what it will happen after that start and before our that line as a comment?
your voice is little means actually it is means it is stuttering, not
Hello?
stuttering. Yes, now it is clear. Yeah, you may say, you speak.
Can you write beside that line
Yes,
what it will happen to in the form of comment?
on this line. Okay, yes.
Mm.
So your string input, your input will be
Write in the like describing what, write that with example 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. You know what it will
okay.
happen?
So your start value will be your 11 a.m, 11 p.m, and your end
Like how
value,
it will be stored in
yes, it will be stored like this only.
start is equal to 11 p.m. Okay, end
Okay,
is 1
and end will be your 1 a.m. Okay,
string was like 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. complete that what input we given in the down, and it will now split that complete by hyphen.
yes,
Okay.
yes. Okay,
Mm,
and now here it will split with r. Okay, and now here just we are just taking this start value. Okay, in this code, in this second line. Okay, and now we are splitting it with this colon. Okay,
how it you can
so it will be stored like this: start underscore hour will be your first. It will basically split it with this value, right? So from here it is splitting. So it will be like start hour will be your 11, and start minute will be your 0. Okay,
Yes, I understood. What they written equal to map of in.
yes.
Why
So
they written map is
what map function does is it will it will assign this function to all
convert
of
string
all.
into integer.
Yes, int means it will convert these values to integer. Like it take the split the value, and it will convert this value as integer. This 11 is your integer now,
Huh.
and
And
this
what about this start bracket colon -2?
This colon minus 2 is basically take this element only, like up till here only.
Yeah, how it will
Ignore
work
this.
so?
Like your start value, it will be shown something like this. Copy,
Um,
paste. It will be look something like
Can you
this.
show in the next code?
11
Can you?
comma 0. Yes. So your start will be look something like this. Okay.
No, can you write that line in the next code? Can
And
you run
this.
that? This
Okay.
line.
Okay. Wait. So I can make you print.
-2. Not in the same code. In the next block. New code. Can you take new block? Just 2 lines.
Okay. Wait. So start here. I have to specify.
Start equal to 11 p.m. and start to colon -2 print.
Yes. Start is equals to 11 column 0 p.m. Right? Wait, string.
Print. And it should convert into inta.
This fine, correct?
How is it?
Means it ignore it like -1 was your m and -2 your, basically it takes the starting position as I told you. Here your starting position will be and here your ending position will be.
What will be starting index is 0.
Starting index is 0 and
Or
index
-1.
is ending 0. And starting is 0.
Starting is considered 0 only. Okay.
Yes. So it will start
Then
from
when from 11 it will start, where it will end, minus at 1 it should end. From right side if we consider, then up to it should be up m, it should not consider, huh? No,
no,
1
-2.
It should consider this thing.
If I will do it this -1, now it will consider p this much.
Can you run it?
Okay. And if I do 3, it will consider this much only. Like how many values will be, it will be ignoring those many values. Like if I write 2, so it will ignore the last 2 values.
It is according to like end value -1 we should, if it is 2 here, then -1, that will be 1, no?
No. While reversing the string, when you use this minus, this is your first index on your negative.
-1.
Yes. And this is your second index, -2. This much value.
-2,
So that's why this
minus
is starting.
Value is just for the negative index, like just to read, like just for showing that read the string from right side, right?
Yes, from
-1.
Actually I think you're confused. See, here it will take your starting value, right? Here we haven't given anything, so it is taking from default, that is your 0, so it is taking from start. So here also if we don't give anything, it will take a complete value. Okay,
complete, yeah.
So but what is the last value? Okay, so either we can say 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, or we can say directly, since it is our last value, we can say -1. So it will not take -1.
What is the gap here we given? Gap we didn't mention.
No,
so it will take 0.
Yes, we haven't given the gap.
Okay, here gap is
if you want to give the gap, you will include one more column.
Yeah.
That is called jump.
If it is +1, can you write just +1 in end value?
So the +1 is this. Here it's a 0 and 1. Only you will be seeing just one value. It's 0 and 1.
It should not write that end value. Okay.
Can you tell me just one thing, that from means have you watched the videos, or from means where have you gone through these Python concepts?
Through W3 schools only.
By reading the articles.
Yeah, this string, string in slicing it is called. No, this is little confused with positive indexing and negative. Positive indexing, I'm sure. This negative indexing, I will get confused.
Yes, because I think you have missed that concept. Okay.
No, I seen it, but I have the doubts there. I'm not clear with that
see,
concept.
this is your -1, this is your -2, this is your -3.
Yeah.
And your yes,
but slicing I get confused.
And your end value will be not considered. Like if I use here 2, so the second element will be not considered, or means that will be the third index. This is the third index. So this is your
Run
end value element. Okay, so it will be not considered, so it will take only 1
11.
okay, because
If it
this is
is
the
minus 3,
-3, so only till it will work for till -3 only, like
then
-1 -2 here,
11
like it will
colon
take
0.
11 colon 0. Okay.
Instead of it, what is one trick to like do the subtraction to the end value, like something trick is there for
Hmm?
the negative indexing.
Hmm?
Like here I counted it. No, it is like small string. Length of the string is small, so I counted it -1, -2, -3.
Hmm.
Okay. Then I neglected that up to -3 means 0 p.m. will go. That understood. If it is long length, string is lengthy,
Hmm.
how we will get to know this much answer will come? Like, is there any subtraction we should do for the end value?
No, that's why only we are using. Suppose say this is a lengthy value, right?
Hmm?
So this value be same. If I use 2, so only this much will be removed.
Yeah,
That's
this
why I'm
much
using
will be
-2.
removed because I analyze it like -1, -2, -1 is n, -2 is p, like that.
I actually didn't got
Last,
what you're saying.
like, is there any logic like end value -1 I should do so it will come
Yes, so if you do end value -1, so it will remove the last element.
only last element? It will not remove two elements.
Your voice is again
If it is plus
not proper.
one, hello,
Yes,
1 minute. If it is plus 2, up
yes,
to 0.
yes. Now it is a bit.
See, if it is plus
Yes,
2,
yes,
I'm saying, can you write plus 2 there? End
yes.
value.
So end value is +2. Yes.
Yeah. Huh. End value plus 2 means like before second index, whatever, up to 1 index means if I do end value -1, that is 2 -1, 1 I will get.
Hmm.
So I should write output from 0th index to 1 index.
Hmm.
Like that I understood in positive indexing.
Hmm.
In negative indexing, like that for end value, if it is to -2,
Hmm.
leave of minus sign. 2 is there, no? So 2 -1 is 1. So like is there anything like up to I should write the like output I will get from -1 to here only 2 is there, no? So only -1 index value we will get, like that. If it is -3, I will do my -3, leave the minus sign as it is. 3 -1 is 2.
Hmm.
So -3, if I do -1 for that, -2 I will get. So I'm asking like -1 to -2 index I will get the output or what? Like for positive indexing I got, no?
Hmm.
If there is value 2 in the end value, if I do 2 -1, 1. So write the output from 0 to 1.
Hmm.
That will be correct for positive indexing. Like that for negative indexing, is there any logic I ask?
So in negative indexing, it will basically here you are specifying jump means end value, right? If you do one thing
Huh.
after this class, try this code and
Huh.
to try to analyze this. Okay, I'm writing here some more code. Try them also. Like if you try to do this, it will make you confused a little bit more. You can do this, run them and try to understand how it works. You can try to see this -2 and try to see what the output comes for every statement.
Okay.
-2 to -5. Start 5 to -2. Okay, so run each of them and try to see what the output comes and try to
Can you
change.
send that in chat?
Yes, I will send this link after the class. Okay, you just remind me. I will share
No,
this.
just in chat. Can you
Okay,
send that in chat?
okay. After this class, you may run this, and if any doubt
Yeah,
comes to you, let me know in the next class. Okay.
Okay.
So till then, I think this doubt at least gets to you. If we will say start -2, so it will give us the last two elements. Okay. So suppose say I want to check the last two characters of this string. Okay, so I want to check whether the
1 minute.
last two. Yes.
1 minute. Continue.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay, so what this code does is it will basically try to give you the last two characters of your
Indexes.
string
Yeah. Yeah,
characters,
sorry.
okay,
Yeah.
this code,
Yeah.
like from minus
Mm.
2, from minus
This
2
I
here
understood.
to end. Okay,
Mm.
so if this value will be equals to pm, okay,
1 minute. If its starting value is -2, from starting -2 means it is P.
here
P2, which value it will give? PM.
end
Okay.
end
Okay. Okay.
here to here. Okay,
Uh,
so it is giving you
okay.
pm. So if this value is equals to pm and, okay,
Mm.
and your start hour is not equals to 12, this start hour is not equals to 12, okay, then what you have to do is you have to add
1 minute.
Mhm.
Mm. 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 Okay, continue.
okay,
And start hour not equal to 12 means?
that means suppose say you have any timing that is 12 p.m. okay, so
Huh?
12
Huh?
p.m. is basically 0. 12 p.m., suppose say you are having 12, you want to find the difference between 12 p.m. and 1 a.m. okay, so
Okay.
that is like just 1.
Huh?
If you try to
No.
means
12
understand this
PM
clock.
and 1 AM, no?
Yes, 12 p.m. What comes after 12 p.m.?
And 1 AM.
1 a.m., right? So the difference is just 1.
No, you are asking difference between 12 PM and 1 AM. Not
Yes,
12 PM and 1 PM.
12 p.m. and 1 a.m.
Then it will be 24 minus 1, no? 23.
No, so that's why only we are saying we don't have to add 12 to it.
Why?
If you see this code, suppose I write 12 p.m. You see, this is giving a 12 p.m. okay, so 12 p.m. is your 12 p.m. 13 after 12 p.m. 1 a.m. comes, right? So it should give us a
No,
60.
12 PM after 1 PM will get the. How we will get 1 AM?
Okay, right.
One minute. 1 AM. 12 PM.
Yeah, so exactly at 12 p.m. 12, right? Whenever you see a clock at 12, you
Bit.
ca you
Huh?
what you say? You say AM or you say PM?
If it is in after, like for example, now 12 PM is afternoon, means after that 1 PM comes, and when we go at night, it will be 12 AM. Then continue with 1 AM.
No, exactly at 12. What you say? You don't say anything, right?
If it is afternoon, 12 PM. If it is night, 12 AM.
So let's keep here that when it is exactly 12, right? So you don't say
Hmm?
anything. So that's why we are saying it here as if you have start hour that is not equals to 12. Let's keep that at for this time, okay? So if you have a start hour that is not equals to 12, then only consider it, okay?
If it is not equal to 12, then start hour becomes start hour plus 12.
Okay, 12. Then it will add the 12 plus 12 the value, increment the value by 12 here, like the thing here we are doing here. If the time is PM
Okay.
and the value is not equals to 12, so it is adding 12 to it, 23. Okay,
Okay.
and now same thing for end value also. This end value, it will check if whether this is in AM or PM, and if it is in PM, it will again increment the value by 12. Okay, now what it will do is it will find the total minutes. How what is the total minutes? So how it is doing is it will basically subtract the start element. It will basically subtract the star, multiply the first. It will first multiply this.
Can you open the code?
Yes.
Here only can you write with the comment?
Yes. Yes. So I can say, we can say, if the timing is in PM, then increment the value of start hour by 12. Same thing for end value also. Okay. Okay, and now what we are doing is here we are multiplying the our hour with 60, so that we
For
get
example, here 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. we considered, no?
11 p.m. to, here we consider 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Yes.
No, in the code we considered 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. In the start hour it
Yes.
becomes
Yes.
starting line you written 11.
Yes.
After this, if start of
This-
-2,
It has seen this PM.
at this what it will happen? That continue that number only through the code, throughout the code.
Okay.
What?
So now it see that the start value is 11 p.m. right? So now it comes here.
Yeah.
Start last value is PM. This PM. So now what it will do, and it is also not equals to 12. Okay. So now it
Yeah,
will do
yeah.
is it will add 12 to it. Okay. What it will be giving you output is 23. Right.
Yeah.
Your start hour will be your 23 now. Okay.
23.
And now what it will do is it will check for your end value. If your end value is
End hour,
in PM.
Here what is the end hour? Here end hour comma end time equal to map of int of you written about to
This-
that line code.
This
Down to that next line.
here
Next line. End hour comma end minute.
and
Here what we will get to?
so we were getting same thing. Here we are getting for the start hour,
11 we got.
and here we are doing the same thing for end hour. Just we are changing this.
We will get 1, no? 0. Okay.
We are getting this. So let me comment it again.
Then end hour is 1.
End hour will be your 1. Okay. And your end minute will be 0. Okay. And now
Okay.
what it will see is it will check if your end value is PM.
It is false.
It is false, right? So now it will ignore this code, and now it will come in total minutes. It will calculate what is the total minute. It will multiply your end hour with 60. Your end hour with 60.
That is end hour is 1, no? 1 into 60. Okay.
60 plus end minute,
Sure.
that is your 0. So it is your 1.
0. Okay.
So you have your 60 minus start of hour is
Start hour is. It became 23.
23. 23 multiplied by 60.
Plus start minute 0.
23
It
multiplied
will be
by
1380.
it will be your
60 minus 1380.
1380, right?
Huh.
So if you calculate it, it will be your 1320. Okay. So now it will check if your total minute is smaller than this value or not.
It is in minus, no? It is minus 132.
Yes. So if your value is smaller than 0, right?
Yeah.
That means your start hour is greater than your end hour, right?
Start hour.
Start hour.
End hour. Yeah.
Now it will check if this total minutes is greater than 0 or not.
Well, less than 0.
Yes, less than 0 or greater than means if 0 is greater than your total minutes. Okay.
Yeah, total minute. Yeah.
If this is smaller than 0, this value, it will add 140 1442
1440.
that is your 24 hours.
Yeah, it will be 2760. Huh.
Okay, so now you got your
Hmm.
output as your this value will be, it will add on your next line, let's say minus
It will be 2760.
1140, so it will be 27, wait,
We should do minus one, minus sign we should consider, huh?
yes, so this is your
While
minus
doing.
minus 130. You have to subtract these both
It will
values,
be
so it will be
120.
your uh,
120.
120, right? So now if
Hmm.
you convert, you get this total minutes.
Huh.
Now if you want to convert this into your hours, you can divide it by 60 and that is your answer.
260.
That is your answer.
But actual difference is different, no? Actual difference of hours is 11 plus 12, 3, 2. 23 minus 1 is 22 we should get, no?
Where?
Output. Here 2 hour we are getting 120 by 60. But we should get 22, no?
Where?
Difference between 11 p.m. and 1 a.m. is not 2. It is 22 hours.
It is 2 only. You see, it is, see now, wait, I draw the clock there.
We should not consider AM PM, huh?
See, this is PM, 11 p.m. 11 p.m. and this is your 1 a.m. What comes after 11 p.m.?
Okay, okay. But when PM is there, you say to add 12, no? So I thought.
No, see,
It
I
is
think,
just in logic we should add.
yes, exactly. In just in logic, while multiplying or while calculating or while in this coding, we have
Yeah,
to do that.
11 p.m. 1 a.m. Yeah, yeah. It is 2
So,
hours.
okay, so that we do not get any value that is wrong, and at the end we
Yeah.
are checking if this value is less than 0 or not, means it is
Yeah,
in
yeah.
negative or not. If it is in negative, we are adding this
Mm.
value to it. This is 24 hours.
Can you check in the output? 11 p.m. to 1
Yes,
a.m.
yes, so it will give you 120. It should give. Okay,
Okay. No.
any doubt?
No.
Okay, so here are some lot of many concept used. That's why it
Yeah.
took some long time. Like you have split.
1 minute. This map, why it is used here? Just to convert string into int.
Yes, all the values of this, both of these values, because it will basically give you two values, right? This function, this and this. So that's why map function is used to apply a function to more than one value. We are applying this function integer. This will convert basically all the value that it will return. It will return you two values that will be your 11 and 0 0, right? Are you agree? Do you agree? हेलो, हाँ, अच्छा भूख तो लग नहीं रही, आप देखूंगा मैं तो 3 बजे तक भूख लगेगी। हाँ ठीक, ठीक, हाँ हाँ ठीक, उसका तो वो कर दूंगा उसमें, हाँ ठीक है, ठीक है। तुझसे मिलना है हमें, दिल पूरी शूरी लेते चले, जब हलवा फलवा लेते चले। चोरी रह, इस देसी की फैनी दुनिया पूरी रे, देसी देसी ना बोलिया कर चोरी रे, इस देसी की फैनी दुनिया पूरी रे, बोला तो फैन मिस्टर होरिसा होरिसा, इस देसी की फैनी दुनिया पूरी रे, पूरी रे, बजे करते हैं फिर आज 8 से 10। हाँ ठीक है ओके। हेलो हेलो। हाँ मम्मी। हाँ कुछ नहीं, अंदर ही हूँ। दद्दा बाहर गया है। हाँ मैं कहाँ, बैंक आज नहीं गया। कल को, हाँ कल को जाऊँगा। हाँ खाना, हाँ हाँ बट हाँ हाँ डुबके नहीं, वो जो भट रुका नहीं। अब बनाऊँ कुछ, अंडे बनाऊँगा, अंडे ना लाऊंगा। ठीक है भैया, शाम को कर दो। Can you see the screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so
This meeting is being recorded.
so can you see the screen? Means, do you understand this question?
Yeah.
Right. So any doubt, means in like this split?
How was it should be created?
Okay. So again, I think you should take your mic little bit closer to you.
Hello?
Yes, now it's fine. So you may try that code, okay? That
Yeah.
start.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So now we have another question, that is a second grade. I think we have done this. Yes, we have done this. Okay, so it is repeating. So you have a function that is your prime checker. Okay, so it basically takes takes a number and it will return you 1. Okay, so if any arrangement of that number is will be a prime number, like you pass a number, suppose say 9 10, So, okay, so this is not a prime number, okay, because it is divisible by 5. But if the arrangement of this number, okay, that means if you can write this in a 910, you can write it 109. Arrangement, we
Okay.
are rearranging this number, it is 910, we are rearranging it to
I can,
109
okay.
and like 01.
I
If
can arrange it like
yes,
5 times, like 5 types, no?
how many types? Yes, 5 types.
5 types I
Yes,
can arrange.
yes. So if any of those 5 types, if any number is a prime from those 5 numbers,
Huh?
okay,
Huh?
so it will return you 1.
Huh?
If any number from that
Okay,
5 types becomes is a prime number, so it will return you
okay.
1. If it is not,
Hmm.
it will give you 0, okay.
Okay.
So here we are using the basic thing that we have to do is here is we have to find the permutation of this 90910, okay, how many ways in which we can arrange this, and there is
Okay.
910, 901, and
Hmm.
190, and 109, and 019, 019, and 091. So it is 6,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
So we will check if any of these number first of all, the thing that we have to do is we have to find the permutation of this number, okay, where to
Hmm.
rearrange it, and then we will check if any number from this list is
Hmm.
prime. We will check for each
Yeah.
number, for we will
Yeah.
use a for loop here, okay.
Hmm.
And then
Okay.
so this function does what it does is it basically checks your prime. If it takes a list, okay, so it takes basically a number and it will check if that number is prime or not, okay. So if that so it is clear to you, I think, because we have done this code earlier also, like
What will be n here? 910, huh?
where.
Def, definition is prime of n is there, no bracket. What will be n value?
So n value will be coming from whenever where we will be calling this function. We are calling this function here, okay. So the
Where?
value will be
Where?
here is underscore prime.
Where it is like defined as n, no?
Yes, so this value is
I don't
coming
know.
there, this per.
How will this interpreter, like, how this code works? Can you say?
How this code will run.
Huh.
Yes, okay. So first of all, it will basically check the name of this function is underscore prime, and it will ignore all the code, okay.
What is import iter to, sir?
So yes, I will tell you when we will be using it. So it is basically used for finding the permutation of this for this number,
Okay.
okay. So this is a
Okay.
pre-written code. So it has a function that is named as permutation, okay. So it will basically give you
Okay.
the list of permutations of it, okay. So if you check it,
Other than this code, I can't write in any other way for this
uh,
without like importing iter to.
you can write, but it will be lengthier, or it will be made like
Okay.
more complex. Like you can write this
Okay.
permutation or code on your own. Like you
Yeah.
will take first character and you will give it, specify it, and you will try to change the other values. So you can write it
It will be
according.
lengthy, yeah.
Yes, it will be very lengthy, okay.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
check this code, how what value it do it gives.
Okay.
Where you have to specify iter tool is not defined. And you have to also give the number, okay. So we are getting some error because for p in iterator tools dot permutation number. So so this function, just give me a minute, huh? So you can use it like this. From you can have imported this iter tool. Now inside this you have to specify a list 1 2 3. Now you can say for p in, you say permutation iter tools dot permutation. Inside this you will pass your input list. Okay, here we are having this. Okay, so this way it generates you a permutation of your digits. Okay, so in this here we are having a list. Inside this list we are having 3 digits, that is 1 2 and 3. So it have now made the permutation for these numbers, like we are having 1 2 3, 1 3 2, 2 1 3, and so on. Okay, so for 6 values.
Okay.
So this is how it works. Similarly here it will work. So what in this code we are doing, here we are importing the iter tools. Now here the function will start prime checker. Okay, and in the input, in the argument we are passing the input. So this value will be replaced with our input. Okay, so whatever the value will be giving here will be taken as input. Okay, so suppose say here we give 910. Okay, so 910 will go inside this num, and this num, this 910 will be converted into string value, and it will be stored inside this num. And what this will do is, now it is string value. Okay, and now what will do is it will create permutations of this 910,
Of 910.
and it will join it in a new string.
Means in empty string.
Yes, empty string. It will join this in the empty string. Okay, for all the permutations in this. And now
that what will happen for p?
For p is just an iter. Here, like here we are doing like p, here the p value is this for first iteration. This code is like do same thing that here it do. Like if you replace this
here
value
num is in integer, no, it is in list form, but here we have in string form.
10. So here we were having it in a. So because see here, wait, huh? So this works with str as well. Okay, so here you see, now here we have converted as str. So we are passing a 910. Okay. So similarly here also we are doing that only. We are taking that value as converting that as string. So here this 910 will be passed.
But in next line it will be in root or what? If they give given the square bracket.
Yes.
Permutations equal to given square bracket.
So this is your list comprehension. Have you gone through the concept of list comprehension? Like you may note down this concept, and you may.
I went through
comprehension. So this will be your output. This is your output. The thing here, it will return you, and here you can write.
What will be the for in iterations? How it works? Can you show it? Like internally it works, or here we can analyze it manually.
This function.
Yeah, for p in iterations of permutations of 910.
No, on the
direct output.
On the back end it works. It will give you the iteration for it. for this value.
Okay. We can't analyze like if we as we analyze like in for I in
No, no.
we take first index value. Okay.
Okay, so
Then
it will give you the
next
permutations for it. Like here, if we
for
see
permutations means
permutations means like the value 910, and they are the here are the permutations.
okay, those we got
910009
from the
permutation.
permutations equal to
Yes,
the join field from
yes,
that line.
yes.
Then if is prime of int form, what is that?
Here,
Uh,
wait, I'm coming to it. Okay. So now
okay.
here in permutations we got this list. Okay.
Yeah,
And now
yeah.
what we are doing is here for every iteration we are taking perm. Okay, so this perm will be, or in first iteration it will be 910,
Okay.
and for this 910 it will be passed if in a if statement. Okay, so here it will a function
Mm.
will be executed is prime is underscore prime, and inside this is underscore prime this perm will be passed, or this perm is your 901.
It is converted what it was its data type and it's converted now into integer. Huh?
Yes, because here we want to compare
What
it.
was its data type?
Okay.
Hello.
Yes,
What was its data type before? Perm
before
data
it
type list.
was
Huh?
string. Here you see it was a
String or
string.
picture?
Yes,
String or list?
string. Wait, let you can print it. Permutations. It was list, inside list you are having string.
No, okay. It is in list. It is
Okay.
converted into integer now. Just like 910, 901
Yes. And
with
now,
comma, no? Okay.
yes. And
Then
for every iteration it is taking the first this value, and it is giving to this value perm, and now this function will execute for every element. It will take 9 10.
1 if prime of int form is a function, function call we are doing now.
Hmm.
Is prime. Okay.
Is
Should be
prime.
integer. Okay, first value will be 9 10. Okay.
Hmm.
Then 9 10 goes to n value. Then 9 10 is less than 2. It is true. Then
Hmm.
return false. Huh?
Hmm. Okay, so if
Okay.
it is less than 2 it will return false. That means it is not prime.
Okay.
If, and then here we are checking.
That is not prime. Okay. Okay.
Okay, and now here we are checking for only for half number, like do you know?
Then next number will be 1 minute. Next number will be 901. Then it is less than 2. Again false. Huh?
No, not false.
Then what is
It is greater than 2. This 902.
901?
901 is greater than 2.
It is greater than 2, but
So
it is less
this is,
than 2. That is false.
yes, so it will,
Okay,
this
means that
statement will not be
condition it won't
executed.
undergo if statement. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
now this for
Okay,
loop
so
will
we
run.
are going in 9 10 only. Okay, okay. 9 10 if I put 9 10 in range 2 comma int of 9 10 into not it's power of 0.5, no? N star star 0.5. 9 10 already it is in integer. Here, like if answer we get in decimal, we should write in integer form. Huh?
Yes,
What is 9 10 power 0.5? How to calculate?
it will be the half. It will be your half, like it will be your 460 to 455. It will be a
How
455.
we calculate it?
You can do the half of this value.
It is power, no? 9 10 power
So it is
0.5.
square, means it is, wait, because see the logic here is,
Yeah, 1 minute. 9 10 power 0.5.
should not be power, will be having a comes prime.
110 power 0.5. Its answer is 30.16.
Okay. And now
So it will take only integer format, then it is 30.
yes,
Plus
and it will
1.
plus 1, 31.
31, okay.
So it will start from
Then,
2 and it will go to 31.
okay.
Wait, I think I have written this code. Wait, just a second, because I think this code is provided by you, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. So it will start from 2 and it will go up to 31. Okay, and it will check if your n value, n value which was your 910, is
Yeah,
divisible by I. That will be your
and the
for
remainder
first
is 0.
iteration it will be your 2, and if the remainder is 0 it will return false. That means it is divisible by some value. Okay.
If it return false means what is the,
Return false, that
what is the
means your
interpretation?
is not false, is not prime. That value is not prime.
Okay. Then if it is return false, then afterwards it comes to
Yes,
this
it will end.
second
It will
function,
come
or
to
there only it will
no,
end.
no. It after it return false, then it will
Hmm?
this if
Hmm.
statement is false. So this code will not be executed.
It will go out of that if, okay.
Now it will check for second iteration 901.
Then output will be return 0.
No, once it these
Sorry,
many
sorry. It will go
iterations
to
are
next
left.
place. No, yeah.
So it will go to this this element.
Not one. Okay. Hmm.
Now it will check for this 901.
Hmm.
And if it is it is not divisible by any values, it will again, if it is divisible by any value, it will return false. Okay, now this
Is not
statement is
okay.
also false.
Now it is not divisible, so it is true.
So yes, so if it is not divisible by any value, that means it is prime and it will return true.
Any value or just with 2 it will check now.
No, it will check for every value.
Okay, understood. If any one number it is not divisible and got the answer remainder as other than 0, then return false only.
Yes,
If one number,
yes.
if one, okay.
And if didn't find
Okay.
any remainder 0, means if it checked all values and if it no number is divisible by it, then it will return true. Okay,
Okay.
and now this if is true, and once if any value from this is prime number that you have found here, for example, so now this if statement is true, then this code will be executed and it will return 1.
Yeah.
So here we have found this 1.
Otherwise, return 0.
Yes, if and
If it
after,
is 1, what is the meaning of this question? Like, what is the interpretation?
so if it is 1, that means any one value out of your permutations, any one value out of
It's a
them
prime number.
is a prime number.
Okay. Understood.
Okay. So I think what I should recommend you is once you know go through some YouTube V2 lectures, or means you go through some some concept again, because
Which comprehension?
means like the concept that we are seeing like
Okay.
here.
This one topic you are saying, no, like this topic I was not, like I didn't was still. What is this type topic is called? Like if it's prime, it will go to the above code recursion.
Mm, not recursion, because recursion is a function that calls itself. Like
Hmm.
if this prime
Okay.
checker is calling prime checker itself, then it is a recursion. But
Okay.
this function is calling another function.
Hmm.
So this
This is
time
called which
this
called.
is not a recursion. This is a basic.
Okay. What is this topic? Like this topic? Like you said, you recommended me list comprehension like
Yes,
that.
yes. So
List
in
topic.
here we have a list comprehension, and in earlier topic we are having this
Yeah,
indexing, means
that's
this
slicing.
advanced
Hmm.
indexing or slicing, and
And that what using the functions,
these
list
functions,
functions like
and
list methods,
yes,
list methods.
yes,
But
and
I'm getting confused.
these functions like map, filter,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and how you assign these multiple values, and this
Okay,
split,
okay.
and some other things as well, which you may, if you
Okay.
go through them, you will understand.
If I like
By the way, yeah.
I felt like
Hmm.
Hindi videos will be more content oriented. Means I get stuck in YouTube, so I recommend like I go for the tutor because I don't know.
Hmm,
I
hmm,
didn't try for Hindi videos.
hmm, hmm,
I
hmm,
tried for English videos for month, 2 months I tried,
hmm, hmm,
but I got stuck. Like I get doubts,
hmm,
then
hmm,
I get stuck in one or the other way.
hmm, hmm.
Then my time will be wasted.
Mhm. There is no problem from whichever source you learn, but just a video source, or if a someone other person is tutoring you, it will help you, because like the person know where you will get a doubt, right?
Yeah,
So it will be helpful if
but
you learn from that
for
way. If you are
3 years,
hmm,
like
if you are
I'm suffering like this only. I
hmm.
didn't learn Hindi and I'm suffering like this.
No,
I don't know.
it's
For my core subjects also, I tried like that.
no.
I got fed up of that, then just I go for the non-state.
Because I'm seeing that means like a little bit your fundamental are no not proper.
Yeah, that yeah, I agree.
Hmm. So that's why I say, if you see some video tutorial and try to like do code again and again, means try to run and play with it.
Yeah, yeah,
If you change
understood.
values and try to
Yeah, yeah.
do it, it will be more helpful,
Yeah, yeah.
because the reading the blogs or means like articles is not sufficient, means it don't give
Yeah,
a
yeah.
general idea. Okay. So
Yeah.
yes, so this was the iter tool permutation, and now we can see this Python language. Okay, so we are having a consecutive array. So what this function give is, suppose say we are it will take an array of integer, okay, and it will be stored in ARR, okay, and it will return the minimum numbers of integer, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you may respond by saying if you are getting it or not, okay. You may say yes or
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
okay. So it will return the minimum numbers of integer
Mm-hmm.
needed to make the contents of that array consecutive, okay. So
Mm-hmm.
from the lowest number to the highest, okay. For example, if we take an array like 4 5 sorry 4 8 and 6, okay. So suppose this is an array.
Okay.
So how
Mm-hmm.
many numbers do we need to make it a consecutive? Means there should be in a row, like five, it is starting from
Oh.
4, then it should be 4 5
Mm-hmm.
6 6 we have 7 8, okay.
And
So
it should be arranged in a ascending order.
yes, it should be arranged in a lowest to highest, okay, so in a ascending order.
Okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
now we see there are only two values, like we need 5
Mm-hmm.
and another value we need 7. So then we will be
Okay.
having in a consecutive array, means consecutive manner, no value will be missing. We'll have 4,
Mm-hmm.
we will have 5, we will have this, we are having 6, we'll have 7, are having 8. So that means the output should be 2, okay, because
Mm-hmm.
two numbers are needed to be added to the array that are 5 and 7 to make it consecutive
Mm-hmm.
from 4 to 8, like 4 5 6 7 8, all the value will be there,
Mm-hmm.
okay. So
Mm-hmm.
the negative numbers may be entered as parameter, and no array will be have less than 2 elements, okay. So you may check this as well. So basic our purpose is to take an array, and then we have to see if any first of all, what step do you think we should do? Like, because we want them in lowest to highest order number. After getting this
Sorting.
array, yes, exactly. So we will do sorting, right?
Mhm.
So in this code, I don't see, wait, the split, we are doing split, and then after splitting, we are assigning this map function. That means we are using integer function to
It is
all the,
counting it is.
yes, wait,
Just it is counting.
wait, where I am means try to look at there, okay, means where my cursor is. So here we will try to assign this integer function to all the values
Mhm.
after splitting them, okay. Once we are taking the value as an input, we will assign make this function, this integer function, to all of them, okay, all the values.
Mm.
Means like we are having input 4 8 6, we will
Yeah,
convert all
yeah.
the values in
Indeed.
integer, and then we will convert it
Mm.
as a list, okay, and then we will pass
Mm.
that list and this consecutive array, okay. And now
Mm.
we are initializing this uh, count variable. And now here what we are doing is, here we are using a min or maximum
Mm.
function. So now
Mm.
we see that we don't need to sort it.
Mm.
We can just see the minimum number and we can find the maximum number,
Mm.
okay. So now what we will do is, once we have the minimum number 4 and we have the maximum number 8, so it will create a list out of it, okay. So this range function will give us, can you try to think what can you try to tell
Yeah,
me?
this I got.
Yes, try tell me
Yeah,
the
like
what
4 to 8.
Four.
Range will be 4,8, and if 4 not in array, it is present. So again, it will go for 5. 5 not in array, yes.
no,
Count it.
first tell me what will be the range of this, means for I in
4,8.
no, what this
Huh?
list
Huh?
will be for
Range
I.
is like minimum comma max array, no? So 4,8 will be the range.
So which list it will be returning me? It will be 4
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
5 6 7 8, right, okay. So this is the list it will this function will return me.
Yeah, yeah.
Now we are looping through it, and in the first iteration the I will be a 4. Now if I
Yeah.
not in array, is I in the array? First iteration.
4 is in the
So this is false, okay. And now second iteration, is 5 not in the array?
no.
So the count will be incremented by the value
1.
1. Now second iteration, 6 is in the array.
Yes.
So that means count will be not incremented. Now we have 7 is in the array or not?
Hi guys.
So I is not
The
in the array.
recording has stopped.